facts. I'm out speaking Chaka words. We out making Chaka raps. We call this the Chaka verse.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome on a beautiful Sunday afternoon. We're going to be talking with Dr. Boo's Ghost today. We have Louisiana Rights here. He's going to be talking about the project also. And let's say what's up to the chat. You got TX Tornado in the chat. What's up, buddy? First. Hell yeah, you're first. I saw you there since yesterday, brother. And we got Crypto AI second. Hey, what's going on, man? So without further ado, let me go ahead and bring up their Twitter. And ladies and gentlemen, we got Louisiana Rights in the house. What is up, buddy?
Hey, Chaka. What's going on, brother?
Oh, another beautiful day. How's it going?
Man, it's like if you've never been to Louisiana, it's hot. If you see my face, like that's just all humidity, man, just dripping off me. But man, everything else is going good. Just living life, man. Trying to make everybody money and trying to make everybody happy.
It's just humid over there. That's the worst.
Yeah, man. It stays about in the summertime. It stays between 85 and 95% humidity. So it's if you walk out, it's like walking out in the soup.
Oh man. Oh, we got Jay Thacker in the chat saying, "What's up, Chaka Crypto? How's it going? Thank you for the support. Thank you for showing up, everybody in the chat. I appreciate you guys." Yeah, it's like 80 over here, which is kind of rare for right now in California. It's usually like 100 something, so I'm enjoying it. But I still got the AC cranked to like 70. Still chilling in here.
I'll tell you this, Chaka. You said California, though, but where you at? Like I grew up in Northern California, so I can't remember where you told me you were at.
I'm actually in Bakersfield. It's about 45 minutes from LA.
That's right. We talked. I have a buddy named Jeremy that lives in Bakersfield, and I know Bakersfield's big, but
yeah.
Yep, I know right where you're at.
Yeah, it's surrounded by right now. I'm surrounded by what are those? The cow farms, I guess. I get the good whiff of manure in the morning. That's
nothing like the smell of manure in the morning.
Oh yes, sir.
That and gunpowder. It's like gunpowder manure. I'm good.
Some people says that's a smell of money, but it still is just cow poop to me.
Yeah, no, it smells like cow turds.
It's just a bunch of cow turds, man. So we got Dr. Boo's Ghost. Let me go and pull up their Twitter. And of course, I mean, you know what? If you want to give an introduction, I'm sure everybody knows who Louisiana Rights is. But I mean, if you want to give an introduction, a little bit about your background, and then we'll jump into this project.
Yeah. I'm Terry, Louisiana. I am retired. I do business consulting on the side, but for the most part of my life, I work for Berkshire Hathaway companies, traveling the country, making different businesses profitable. And I did that for about 20 years, at the same time owning my own construction companies and temp labor companies. And so I'm kind of used to the grind. IRL, it's a different grind than Web3. But at one point in time, I sold my businesses in Seattle and in Louisiana and retired. And in January, found Web3 because I had spent about 6 months not working and I was driving myself crazy. And I had gone to Disney World and saw a couple of kids talking about NFTs, and I asked them what the hell that was, and I kind of heard about them, but I didn't know. I wanted to hear from the younger generation. They told me. I went back and started doing my research and ended up on Chronos, and here I am today. I'm the Baby Alien Division founder. I'm a part of a management group that runs Dr. Boo's and Maurice Cyborg Brotherhood, and about to do Monkeys of Anarchy because they're kind of all under the same umbrella. They were the same dev. And then I also started recently God Hates Crowfam. And Here we are today, Chaka. Then that was my surprise mint. I'd even tell my founders of the Baby Alien Division, and I just want to have some fun on space. We're not here to talk about that, but it's like introducing myself. So here we are today.
Well, welcome, brother. Welcome. Nice to see you again. We also have another guest in the background. Let me bring him back up. What is going on?
Hey, what's up, guys? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. You know what? Is it Josie 7? Is that the right way to pronounce it?
Well, Well, I took it off one of my favorite characters in movies, the outlaw Josie Wells, because my real name is Jose. So, but all my life, all the guys just call me Josie here and there, and I just took a liking to it. And I'm like, all right, why not? You know.
What a great movie too.
Well, welcome, man. Welcome. Josie, you want to give us a little background, little introduction? Louisiana already went, and just
Oh,
the
sure.
chat can...
You know, I was one of the original mentors for Dr. Boo's project back when, you know, about 7, 8 months ago. And, you know, I was really excited because the project, it was one of my first ones. I joined a couple projects on Chronos, and I minted an Epic. So it was pretty cool. I was, you know, pretty happy about that. And, you know, everything was cool. Everything was running. And then before you know it, things started going wrong, you know, like, you know, Dr. Boo, the original Dr. Boo, wouldn't show up on the chat. He was hanging. And I mean, long story short, it turned into a rug, you know, and, you know, the community got together. We all decided, you know, especially me, man, I love this little ghost, and the community is pretty tight. You know, everybody's pretty cool. And, you know, I was learning about NFTs, and it was part of my learning curve. And, you know, I took a liking to it. So we got together and we said, hey, man, we got to do something. So we kept, you know, try to reach out. I started getting to know a few Crow fam here and there. But then, you know, Louisiana started joining the chat, and there was talks that, you know, Bad Alien Division was going to help us out. And, you know, it just turned out that he picked up the project, and we built a 6-person council, which, you know, I mean, you're a part of. And so now we got a great team, and, you know, it's been exciting, and it's thrown me into this whole new world of NFTs, and joining, and being part of the community. And it's just a cool thing, man. I can't explain it. From 1 minute to the other, here I am, you know. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. And yeah, I guess I kind of take on the marketing role. I'm trying to get trying to help out with the marketing side of it, and, you know, doing what I can. You know, the community is great, and so I'm just doing my part, doing what I can do. I got this platform, so let's make the best of it. You know.
You know, it's a slow grind. So honestly, if I didn't have the baby alien division and some side things that I'm doing, and I think we could scoot it along a little bit further, but artwork is in development. I've already talked to Swizz. He's going to help redo by the way, the contract for the potions is not fantastic. So we're going to redo the contract. It's coming for the community. It's like, if we could keep community engagement, like, you know, it's hard, right? Once a rug happens and people know the original people are gone, it's real hard to kind of pick back up, but it's not impossible. And I think the community there and the people that are on the board and talking about, you know, what the things we can do to help are certainly going to move it forward. It's just, and it's all, you know, couple that with a really terrible crypto market, right? It's like, whew, NFTs and crypto are hurting. It's like, that's okay. Like, it'll allow us to like grow this thing organically and fix it organically, which is exciting.
Yeah, it is tough, but then again, it could be a positive thing, the market being the way it is. You know what I mean? Because we're trying to build this foundation in a red market. You know, it's a good timing. It gives us plenty of time to get the word out and build the community up.
You know, I agree with that, man. I completely agree. I feel like, you know, we laid down the foundation, and, you know, that we're sticking together, and we're strong at Dr. Boo's, and, you know, the community is, you know, thriving little by little. Yes, it's been slow at times, but, you know, this market hasn't helped. But at the same time, you know, it does give you a time to, you know, to bond together. And if you stick through this and you can make it through this, then the rest is just icing on the cake, you know.
Yeah. So let's talk about this. We talked about how Dr. Boo's started off. So where are we at now? And then what do we have coming up in the future?
All right. So, I mean, we're minting, right? So we've been minting a while. We got, I don't know, roughly 1,000, maybe a little less left to mint. However, we're in rebuild mode, right? So it's taken. There's been projects that come and gone, right? Rugs that are still gone today, and that's not Dr. Boo's. You know, we got people in there chatting. We're getting ready to build. I've got the artwork almost ready to go. The chain's getting ready to go. You know, the contract's getting ready to be built. Our next step really is, you know, we got to get it minted out. We got some contests coming up. We just recently picked up a crow skull, and we're going to be announcing some contests to give away a crow skull, the whole skull and booze kind of combination. However, we got to get the mint going, and then next step is potions, so you can mutate your ghosts, and that's gonna be a lot of fun. The dev on the baby alien division side is going to help a little bit with that, to where you can potentially, as we're writing the contract, where you can go back and forth. We're getting ready to do the same thing with baby alien division mutation. It'd be nice to have that same kind of contract for Dr. Booze, where you have the potion, but you can mutate it, or you can mutate it back. I haven't mentioned it to the council yet, but I think it's possible if they want to do it, because where we're at today is like Dr. Booze is not a baby alien division project. This is owned and ran by the community, with baby alien division kind of support and backing, and mostly me. But we're not going to let Booze fail. With Josie and Tinkerbell and Slapman and you, Chaka, and Shapeshifter. Yeah, I mean, we're not going to let it fail. We'll just keep moving it forward. It doesn't have to be giant leaps. It can be baby steps. It can be crawling, and then it can be walking and then running, right? So as long as the four of us here on this and the ones that couldn't make it through the call today continue to push forward, it won't go away. It will build. It's just going to be a grind, and we're doing it in a tough market. And when it rebounds, it's going to be a whole lot easier.
Yeah, it's gonna be a grind, definitely. You got Edward Vincent just jumped in, says whoop whoop, got here early finally. Awesome. Nice to see you. Thank you.
There are lots of spaces today, lots of Discord stuff going on. I've been trying to hunt down people to come, but it's for some reason Wednesday, Mondays, and Fridays, I've noticed lately there's just lots of spaces going on.
Yeah, I know. For me, I gotta put it all in on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays because I got work. But yeah, there's tons of spaces. So where are we minting at? Are we on? Where can people mint if they were interested?
You can go to abyssisbay.com. You're gonna have to go to the drop section, and we're a little ways down there. We're not the bottom, but they are there. And if you could pull up Abyssus Bay, I don't remember the final number or the numbers we're at this morning, but I know
we've been minting. That's the exciting part. That like you said, we're crawling, but we're moving forward, and we got a really dedicated, and ferocious team. I want to call us ferocious because we're just not going to give up. That even we're just one at a time, two at a time, three at a time. And then, you guys, the people out there, if they see the space recorded, you can join us later on this week, because we're going to, be giving some, I think some really a great plan. I think our last meeting between all of us, I think we came up with a very positive plan that I really feel is going to take us all the way to the end zone, where we're going to mint this thing out. I'm very positive that, with the adjustments, it's like a game of adjustments, right? It's like a football game or just a game. It's like you see how things are playing out, bear market comes out, it's showing the blitz. So we got to, call the audible and say, hey, this is what we got to do now. So I think last Sunday was very productive, and we're going to be meeting every Sunday, and, we're going to get this thing rolling, and we're going to get the right plan. And I feel like the community is going to be really happy with the plan that we all came up with, and that we're going to tell everybody about on Friday, I think, or Saturday, one of those days. And, and they can look back and say, hey, this is going to be a game changer, I think,
Yep.
Yeah, and I plan to, right here, just after mint out of the God Hates Crow fam, I plan to put some stuff out on Dr. Booze. Hopefully, my recent following there we can drive some people over to that project and help support that. I will be more than likely minting some from that one and doing some giveaways. And there's the artwork is incredible, I think. And as we readjust our roadmap, and we're going to rewrite our roadmap a little bit, I think we can add a lot of some fun utility and some very some passive income utility, which is going to be incredible. Especially with Baby Alien Division now having a DEX. I've already floated the idea that you can potentially stake your booze and it's some of that is just we got to get some revenue in. We got to do some mint out and set aside some capital. But it is certainly our future is wide open, and the possibilities are endless. And if we're doing it now, when crypto rebounds in 6 months, a year, whatever that takes, Dr. Booz is still going to be here, and there's going to be a lot that aren't, and that I know.
Yeah.
And I want to add a little something to that, because like you said, we're our own individual project, but I feel like being part of a little side part of Bad Alien Division really guarantees that we're here for the long run. We're not going anywhere. Like, we want to assure people, you can come into our Discord, somebody will answer you, either Tinkerbell, Shapeshifter, myself. Somebody will answer your questions, whatever you got, throw at us, whatever your doubts are. But we're going to be here. And, now that we got the decks and we have that also staking part of it, I think that everybody that's a boo holder can be guaranteed that we're going to be able to, really give you something worthwhile, so you can hold your boos and look at that artwork, man. It's just, I fell in love with these little ghosts. They're all so cool, man. You know what I mean? So it's like, how can you not be part of Dr. Booz?
Yeah, the artwork is pretty cool. I like the way it looks.
Yeah, it's almost like 2.5D, right? It's not like the flat. It's got a little tiny bit of 3D to it. It's like, it's got some depth. I thought the artwork was pretty good, and I think I think the original roadmap was up, a little confusing, a little bit of some of that, but it's like, that's all fixable. The artwork's done. The community's still there. If we just keep building, and we build on this, we have people like you, Chaka, and you, Josie, and like, this is gonna be a slow ride, but it's gonna be like ZZ Top song, but it's gonna be a fun ride.
Yes, sir.
But I kind of feel like, I'm telling you, man, I don't know. I got this feeling that after this month of October, man, I have a feeling that we're going to be able to mint out. I don't know. I mean, I'm feeling pretty good. Halloween's coming. You somebody wants to give a little boo to somebody. It's a great gift. You're joining a great community. So it's like, I'm feeling, I think October is going to be our month, man, where we can spook some people and get them into the Discord and, get the party rolling, man,
Yeah. And this website is we're going to try to get this redone, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
So the website,
we're going to rise like the Phoenix, man. We're going to, not burn that website down, but kind of take the best of it and remake it and, create or now futuristic story, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, there's some cool things coming for sure.
What's funny, Chaka, is that I literally got off a phone call today, and I said, "Listen, I got to wrap up this call. I got to go on to Chaka's channel." And they're like, "Wait, what's it for?" And this is like a crypto investor. And I said, "Yeah, it's like Dr. Booz." He's like, "Man, like, I thought they rugged." I said, "Well, that's shame on me. Shame on us. Like, we didn't." And I said, and this guy's all over Crow. He's all over ETH, and I'm like, we need to get the word out there. It's not a rug, and it was. I mean, was it in that cat? Oh, I got to be careful what I say. Was it in that category? Yes, because just FYI, I'm under contract not to call it a rug. However, was it looking that direction? Absolutely, and we do need to get the word out. And Josie and Chaka and I, we need to be tweeting every day. Like, we're still here. We're still minting. I think there's a marketing component that we need to start hitting hard. And to be honest, we mint out, take off. We start building more and more and more, and it's good art and good people. I don't know how much more you need after that. So,
and now that we're gonna, be giving a crow skull away. I mean, for one lucky person, at the end of October. I mean, I feel like, what else you want? You're getting a great project. You're going to get some great utility. You're going to get, a little bit of everything and plus a crow skull, that's like, the cherry on top right there, for one lucky minter. And not only that, it's like, I feel like, I've been just, paying attention to the Crow fam, making sure they see, the party boo that Shifter was, helped me do for my PFP that I'm in love with, man. So it's like we're out there, man. We're here to stay. It's like, come on over.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be fun, and we're I'll do what I can, get the name out there, and we'll just go from there. We're always in the Discord, and get the Discord numbers growing. Yeah.
Man, I put my mic off.
Oh.
Sorry, y'all. I had to relieve myself, and I didn't want to walk in the house. So, one thing you're gonna know about me is like I'm brutally honest. What doesn't sit well with me in life, and in especially in Web3 life, is watching people put their hard-earned money into a project or a community or people, like we're people, and then watch it all like disappear, just disappear into nothing. And my, the other bad founders like, what are you doing? Like, it can't. I literally can't. If I know that I can help, I can't not help. And so we will build this, and I mean it. Like the community, like the Boo, like founders, the group that we have together are solid individuals, investors, and
Right.
And what a collection of people we have, right? I mean, everybody from kind of all walks of life, from all over the United States, and Chaka, you're like your YouTube channel, you're like a marketer. I'm more of a guy. Josie, like, is super like everywhere, and I see him in spaces everywhere now. Like, it's just such a cool collection of people, and I as a unit, we can make this thing succeed. It's just going to be a travel, and it's reaching out to the community and building that community back up with people that didn't even know booze were still around.
Yeah. And we are 53% minted. So we got 1,135 out of 2,131, and they're going for 390 Crow, which the price of Crow right now, that is a discount.
That is a discount. Wow. I mean, after Powell's news today, did a little tiny pump, but if you guys looked at it, it's a little brutal right now.
Dude, it went up, it went down, and then it went down. But it's like, I think like people just get a better price on a Boo, man.
Yeah. So I've always, and this is NFA, of course, I've always looked at NFTs as more of like a stable coin for me. So when I could put it in a token that's going to go up and down and up and down, and I take a risk. NFTs, like if the market goes down, the NFTs kind of stay the same Crow amount. You just got to be patient and sell it at the right dollar amount, right? So
yeah,
they don't really ever adjust too much. So if Crow goes down 10%, NFTs don't necessarily go down 10%. They usually go down 2, 3, 4, 5%. So they're always kind of behind it a little bit, and the same in the reverse. But I see it a lot on Ethereum, people adjusting their prices to the ETH price. The floor kind of adjusts, but it takes a little bit of time. But with a market, in crypto being so volatile, it's hard for NFTs to keep up with that. So you'll see like something that might be at a 400 Crow floor, might be $40 one day, might be $30 the next day, it might be 45, but it's still always 400 Crow. And so that it doesn't adjust much, in the Crow value.
Oh, we got Dead Token jumping in the chat saying, shout out to Chakaverse. This is the coolest channel in the space. Thanks, buddy. Just had a Dead Token on live talking about a project that he's into right now, or that he's helping out, called Red Light. Really cool Web3 music production project.
Well, I like that. Dead Token of the CSA group?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dead Token himself.
Red Light, that's a cool name, man. I like that. Red Light, that's cool.
And I asked him, I said, well, so why red light? He's all, because you always stop at a red light. And I was like, okay, that sounds good. Oh. Stop right there. Check it out.
You want to know? Well, I mean, red light normally, it's a happy place.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Oh, yeah, it just depends on where you're at. If you find the red light district, yeah.
The red light is usually where a lot of tourists go all over the world.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's
for the nefarious stuff.
I've just heard stories. That's all.
And I've seen Dr. Boo's on the secondary market also. Like I was looking through Corgi Studios. If you guys haven't heard of Corgi Studios, they're actually, they have a great platform too for NFTs, but they're going for down to 149. Good chance to sweep the floor right there. 120 even.
Yeah, I mean, we have news. I don't know, Luciano, anything. We're not going to say anything, but just hang tight, and the mint go really well. But
your phone's kind of cracking a little bit.
Deals with them, Louisiana. I mean, those are like kind of unofficial, or I'm not sure what those secondary markets.
We can talk. So we got a couple things, right? We got the potions that you're going to be able to mutate your boost, and we got the haunted manors, and those are coming too. So at mint out, once mint out's done, we'll probably have a little bit of time to kind of regroup, refocus. But you're going to be able to, I don't know how much I want to devolve here. There will be haunted mansions dropped to certain individuals that have epics and certain Dr. Boo's, and those will be your staking mechanism, much like the Baby Alien Division UFOs. And where we're going to stake those is still up in the air. But yes, we have haunted manors, and potions coming. And all of that's in design. All of that's in the works. That is going to happen. If I got to front the money myself and then recover it later, but it is coming, and it's just a slow process.
Nice. Yeah, it's just a grind, like you said. It's a slow process, and this is the community trying to pick this project back up.
There are two devs that I trust on Chronos, and both of them are busy. Both of them were in the queue, and I will not outsource it to anybody else because I've seen too many devs do too many bad things on projects on Chronos, and so I refuse to allow to use somebody that I don't trust. And there's one that's touched a lot of projects, and they're starting to all kind of rug, and so I'm literally keeping this to the people, like the two devs that I trust, but doing that also limits the time frame, right? So I got to wait to be in their queue, and that's okay too.
Yeah. And if you guys are watching this, there are links in the description to the Discord. You can jump in there, say what's up. I'll be in there. We're all in the Discord, and good place to find out information.
That's right. Any information you guys want, somebody will always. That's the one thing I think. Today
I'm hearing a little bit of cracking. I think it might be your phone, Josie, maybe.
Oh, is it? Am I rugging or?
No, it was just kind of like cracking. It sounded like you were breaking your phone.
I was about to break into a rap, man. That was the beginning of my beat. I'm kidding.
Oh, okay. Well, we got Dead Token still in here.
Dude, I don't know. Is that my phone? I normally Starbucks, man. Like this time, there's nobody here. Like after work, of course. Today I came. Like it's busy as hell. Like they're almost closing. Yeah. And it's like it never fits. I'm gonna move a little bit. Enjoy the. I'll be quiet for a second. Maybe I can get away and it'll be a little quiet. I don't know my phone, but hold on.
Let me go ahead and see. I'm just gonna mute you just for a sec to see if it's yours. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to Halloween, man. Hopefully we can take advantage of Halloween, us being ghosts, and maybe do something fun. Possibly do something fun for the community.
Oh, for sure, man. Like Halloween for fun. We got every week we have a contest. Where there's going to be prizes. You're going to be able to compete with your favorite. You can do a little house decor. I think we got a costume contest. We got a lot of cool stuff. Hey, if that's your phone, man, I'll cut out. So you guys can keep going. Because it is a little loud. Huh?
Yeah. It's just a little. It just sounds like it's cracking.
Yeah.
Sounds like something. It actually sounds like something's eating your phone.
Dude, that's
my gremlin, man. I'm like, gremlin. That's like he gets annoyed sometimes. Fucking starts eating my phone.
Oh, we got Design DNA in the house saying, "Hey, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for showing up." He said, "Make sure to hit that like button for the family and subscribe for sure. Hit that like button
This
and
right
subscribe."
that is kind of weird, man. Hey, Chaka, man, I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, no worries, brother. Go ahead and hop back on. Maybe sometimes you can log off and then log back on.
Maybe it's a little boo man that's trying to trying to come out.
All right, Joe.
All right, buddy. Have a good one.
Later, guys. Man. Peace.
And it looks like we got Shapeshifters showed up in the back. Let's see. Hey, Shape, you there?
Yeah.
Nope. Oh, hey, welcome, brother. Welcome.
Hey, what's going on?
Another day.
Jeez, I'm having trouble with my cam. If I cut out, just know that the internet's been going in and out.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right, so where we're at?
Oh, we're just chatting up. You know what, Louisiana? It might be your side that's thinking it. Huh?
I ended up getting a phone call, and it's been a little funky since then. Wait, I think we fixed it.
Oh, okay, there it is.
Nah, it's still going.
No, it's still going.
You're gonna have to plug some earphones in.
Hold on, Chaka. I'm a hop out and hop back in.
Yeah, no worries, brother. No worries. And we have Hey, how's it going? How's it going? He says he's playing ping pong. Crypto Talk Now VR, entertainment only. Whoop, Edward Vincent here. I just followed the Twitter and shared the stream. Great stuff. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Appreciate the support. So how's your day going, Shapeshifter?
Oh, man. I got off of work for, a 16-hour shift, and I still need to get to sleep because I got to go back in tonight. But thought I'd jump in real quick and, see what we're talking about real quick, because I know there's a lot of excitement being built up behind the scenes, but nobody knows what actually we're doing. Oh, man, there's going to be so many contests and great stuff coming up.
Yeah. Oh, we got Tinkerbell in the chat says, "Hey guys." Yeah, I really wanted to, we got Halloween coming up, so that's an opportunity for some good contests because, booze, Halloween.
Yeah, we're talking about it. Most of the time, most of these projects have something that everybody wants to go for. And we decided, you know what? We're going to make Halloween ours, and we're going to start off with having multiple contests and, Halloween decoration contest, pumpkin carving contest, coloring contests where your kids, even your kids can be involved, and, the prizes are going to be varied, but they're going to be worth it. People are going to actually want to get these prizes, and it's going to build up a lot of excitement for sure.
Oh, if there's going to be people joining a pumpkin carving contest, they got to bring their A game because I can carve some pumpkins.
Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Yeah.
I can.
You can't?
Yeah. No, I'm like a third grader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a smiley face.
Oh, a smiley face. I might throw in a tooth and like round eyes, and then I usually screw up like a triangle nose, and it's just even if I have the stencils and I give you like the little carving tools, I end up just like overcutting it. Like I'm a giant mess.
No. It looks like we got Tinkerbell trying to log in the back on backstage. I'll pull her up as soon as she connects.
Yeah, a lot of people are creative. I mean, even if you don't know how to carve a pumpkin, I've seen people like put a pumpkin on top of a scarecrow's head and like literally shoot the pumpkin so it looks like it blew his head off, or it's throwing up pumpkin because it's throwing up all the seeds and everything else. I've seen all kinds of creative stuff.
Oh yeah, you get creative.
Yeah, 53% mint, man. That's over halfway.
Yeah, we're getting there, and we're getting there as a group, and it's okay, right? It's like we don't have to mint out tomorrow. We just keep building the community. We keep doing the right things and making good decisions, and keep moving the roadmap forward, even if that's like we said earlier, baby steps, and keep the community engagement. And once that happens, they realize, people start to realize we're still around. Booze are still around, and there's limited choices in what you can invest in these days. And And once we're starting to deliver, the potions and the manners, and we're doing these contests, that's a lot more than some other people are doing, that are doing just Discord poker and PFPs.
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, no, for sure. I know some of the guys that own Epics came up to me and I was like, hey, you need a new PFP, man. Come on in. And I went ahead and made them some custom PFPs myself. And then, of course, anybody that wins again in that casino, that was the secondary prize. If you won already a Boo NFT the first time, second round, you would go ahead and join me in the scare room and I'd make you a custom PFP.
That's the casino in the Discord?
That's the casino in the Discord.
I got to be honest, too, y'all. I know what hasn't been minted, and there's some pretty good ones in there, y'all. There's some really good ones in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, some really good ones. Maybe I'll take some pictures and throw some sneaks on a couple of ones that haven't been minted. Even if they're not epic, some of the uncommons are really good too.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with showing pics of the ones that haven't been minted yet. Show them what their chances are. A little sneak peek.
Yeah, it's definitely time for another sneak peek.
All right.
I know I started that off.
And I don't think I've seen any of the epics yet. Are these all epics right here that are popping up on Abyss Bay?
It goes by the background. So the most significant backgrounds are the epics.
Oh, okay.
So most of them look pretty cool. I mean, it's kind of like you kind of wish it was based off of your own opinion because they look pretty badass.
Dude, I have some uncommons, or I've seen some uncommons that I'm like, damn, how's that not an epic? There's some really good ones.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah, I seen one right there. Got the laser eyes on it. That's pretty cool.
Oh no, I gotta find the laser eye.
Yeah, I think if you jump into the Boo Discord, you can see more from people posting their boos.
Oh, did they display it in there? Let me see here.
They put show your boos. They have a bunch of boos in there. And Tinkerbell came out with a wizard hat and a laser eyes and a lightsaber. I was like, where in the heck did you find that thing at?
Oh, yeah. Is this it right here?
Yeah.
It's so cool.
She minted that one out. I was like, what the?
Oh, that's a cool one. There's a lot of these that I haven't seen yet.
Right?
And there's a lot of them that are actually a lot better than those.
Yeah, the art's really cool. I actually like these wood ones.
I like the simple ones, even just like that. I like the clean. There's not too much to it. It's not overly done. I like even the commons.
Yeah, cool. So if you guys could say one thing to the community that's probably watching that hasn't been able to jump on or will be watching later, what would you tell them right now?
For me, it would be you guys are being heard. So everything that you guys are telling us, we're listening. So don't be surprised if we do come out with something that you mentioned in the chat because we have been listening and it will most likely show up. Just that's kind of like an almost alpha. I'm not telling everything yet because I know we're supposed to be waiting for the big day. But yeah, we've been listening to you guys. So always remember that you guys are part of the community as well, and we are growing together.
Nice. I
would say something pretty simple. It's like get in Discord and support the group that is trying to rebuild this. They were working really hard behind the scenes, and I'm not even including myself. Like the Josies and Shapes and Slats and Tinkerbells and Chakas. I mean, they're working really hard, and they are going to bring this project to fruition and keep building. And just go in there and show them some support. Tell your friends to get in there and show them some support, even if it's not minting a boo. Get in there and chat and let's have some fun. And when everybody else is, there's lots of rugs. Every single day there's a rug almost anymore. This is not one. And you could come in there and have a good time and watch a project kind of, the irony resurrect, and come back from the dead and really build.
Yeah, and go in there and ask questions. Get your voice heard. Ask questions, and we'll do our best to come up, to get you the right answer.
100%. And with people like that, the ones I mentioned, there's no way this is going to fail. I know these people now, and they're going to keep grinding for you, and they're going to keep grinding for themselves and the project and the community. And while some things take time, some things don't. It is going to start moving forward, and it has. I'm not saying start. I mean, it already has started moving forward, and be part of it. You can say you're early on in a rug save, and look at them now.
Yeah, join the movement. The movement.
The movement. There we go. I like you just came up with that, didn't you, Chaka?
Yeah, light just came on. Just join the movement.
It's a good one, dude. I like it.
Yeah, we love to share our experiences with you guys too. So it's Louisiana's idea with the crow skull. Join up with the contest giveaways. That's badass. I know that brings some excitement for me. I'm like, oh man, that's awesome.
Yeah,
it's a crow skull. But yeah, so it's stuff like that we can do. We'll do it for you guys. We're gonna bring it back, and we're gonna bring it bigger than it was before, and definitely it's gonna be something you've never seen before or any NFT done before.
That is true.
And anytime we have an update, we can always do a live stream, throw it together, or announcements even, or whatever. I'd like to utilize this platform as much as possible. That's what I'm here for. Do my part. If you guys ever need to jump on here to share some news, let's make it happen. We'll put it together.
100%, Chaka.
Well, cool, fellas. I mean, is there anything else that we would like to share? We got no questions from the chat.
That's all right.
We'd like to touch on.
Let's just make sure we send this out. I know it's recorded, and shoot me the link. I'll make sure that everybody that I know gets at least eyes on that there's a link, and they come here and see it. We're real people. Shape's a real person. Chaka's real, and they own this project. Chaka's part of that, and Shape's part of that, and Tinkerbell, who's out there, is part of that. They own it. They're running it. They're going to bring it back, and we're gonna have a good time. Let's do it together.
Yeah, and it's gonna be a slow process. It's good, but we're here. We're not going nowhere.
It's slow, but it's there are I get DMs literally every day saying, "Hey, help me this project run," and I can't do it all. I mean, there's somewhere that it's not humanly possible. They're gone. They rugged for $500, $800, $1,000, whatever it is. They're gone, and maybe that's okay for the ecosystem. Maybe we don't need all those. But when I saw this one and I was approached, I was like, man, this is OG, man. This has been around a little while, and I know the community was strong. I was in the community early on and then got out of it, but it just I don't know why. I love the art. I love the where we can take a ghost NFT and it's gonna be exciting.
Yeah, a lot of ideas. I got a lot of ideas up here that I'll keep to myself, and we'll share them in the Discord, I guess. But and Booze was attracted to me because you didn't really see a ghost like this. It was something different. It was a lot of animals, stuff like that. This stood out and was different.
It was different.
Mm-hmm.
It is different. Still to this day, there's not another ghost one. You got the skulls. That's about it. The closest thing to it. I honestly think there's unlimited possibility with what we can do with the ghosts. What's underneath the sheet, right? We hadn't even talked about that.
Yeah, that's right. What's underneath the sheet?
We could do all kinds of fun things with this. Again, the possibilities are endless. It's just gonna be time and effort with the management group and the community.
Yeah, that is a good idea. What is underneath the sheet?
That could be a contest, right? What is under your boo?
Yeah.
I don't know. It'd be fun.
Well, awesome, fellas. I appreciate you guys jumping on here and joining and talking about this project. I I mean, any last words? You know, any last things you guys like to shout out to the community before we, I guess, sign off?
Well, when are we having that big announcement at?
I don't know. When is this big announcement?
See.
Oh, and a crow skull. Oh my God, I don't even have a crow skull. That's a pretty big giveaway right there.
It's coming. Yeah, the crow skull's already purchased. It's in our bag, and I just like to say, you know, thanks, Chaka. You know, if you're you know, there's the like and subscribe button somewhere down there.
Mm-hmm.
Support Chaka, man. He does so much things for the Kronos community, and I want to see him. I want to see his following explode, and that happens 1 person, 2 people, 10 people at a time.
Yep.
And
I just hit a milestone. I just passed that 500 subscriber mark. I think the other day. That's a big deal for me. Big milestone.
Let's get it to 1,000, because honestly, I love your formats. You're very professional. You know your questions, and every single time you have people on, you pull information out of them, and that's what a good interviewer is, right? A good a host is. And I honestly didn't know how you were going to ask us questions. You know what? You know, because you're part of the management group, and I mean the questions were perfect. And you know, so like if you're in here, you know, you're obviously already supporting him. However, tell your friends, you know, like and subscribe to Chaka. This guy does amazing work for our family.
Awesome. Appreciate that. Yeah, I try to be a good host. If this was real life, I'd have nice, warm, homemade chocolate chip cookies. No, I appreciate you guys coming on. Shape, any last words you'd like to share to the community?
Be sure to follow, like Chaka. You know, he does everything for the community. He's seen it himself. And be sure to follow him on all the alpha he's got too, because you can make some good money, I should say.
Oh, but I got a lot of projects come on here.
That's not financial advice, you know.
Hey, this is true. Chaka's wicked smart, y'all. Like, obviously, I'm not saying anybody's making assumptions, but he's wicked smart. So yeah, tap his brain.
Yeah, hit me up. You guys got any questions? Hit me up on Twitter. You know, you can find me on all the socials. My links are always in the description. Well, this was fun, guys. I really appreciate you guys jumping on. You know, taking an hour out of your time to be here. And if you're watching this, thank you for taking an hour out of your day. You could have been anywhere else, but you're here watching this. I appreciate that. Don't forget to hit that like, maybe subscribe. That'd be awesome. And don't sleep on the booze. You know, don't sleep on Dr. Booze. We're working hard in the background, and we'll be sharing all upcoming information soon.
For sure.
Cool. And on that note, fellas, you guys all have a great Wednesday. I really appreciate you guys jumping on. Cool. Have a good one.
See ya.